I'm now going to move us into a slightly different gear. So we spent a lot of time there talking about education, talking about the next generation of talent. We've now, in the next kind of group of sessions, we have got three different perspectives on the role of kind of 3D and digital product creation in looking at fashion intelligence in focus from different perspectives. So up first, I'm going to introduce a friend of mine, actually. So Martina Finotti, who is the marketing manager for Z emotion, which I had to practice this morning to make sure I didn't say Z.
Yes.
And I have been in trouble for that before. Hey, Martina, it's great to see you again. I'm going to hand over to you.
Hello. I'm having just struggling with the presentation. Just 1 second.
Not a
Yeah,
problem. These share trays are always a bit idiosyncratic.
yeah. First of all, I would like to thank you, thanks Alfanon for this invitation, and thank you for the nice presentation. And I'm Martina. I'm the marketing manager of Z Emotion. And today, okay, I got it. Apologize
You're
for this
sorted. I'll leave you
delay.
to it.
Yeah. So today, I'm going to present you the project that has been recently run with Louis Vuitton. We title it "The Impossible is Possible" with Fashion Gamification for several reasons. During these days, we have talked a lot about 3D and the different areas of action of 3D. And in these sessions, I would like to focus on the synergy that is more and more consistent between the fashion industry and the gaming industry. Obviously, with 3D as the trade union of these two industries. So the project consisted of recreating the digital assets, the digital looks, avatar, animation of the fall/winter 2023 collections of Louis Vuitton. And obviously respecting the high standards of quality, realism, and definition of what Louis Vuitton need as a brand. So is that clear here that the scope of the project is to show that the digital product nowadays can really be used in many different department, in many different situations, and is also demonstrations of the fact that this luxury brand and in general the luxury brands are communicating in a different way with their customers, their clients. So they are activating a new way, a new strategic way to reach their audience, but without missing their scope. So the high level and the high standard of quality. And this is what we do. We do in collaboration with the innovation team of Louis Vuitton, and the results was incredible, right? It's more a way to show also internally to the group that the possibilities are really endless. And as said before, the quality is on all the steps. So it's not only on the garment, it's also on the avatar. We work essentially with our tool, our 3D fashion design software, Z-Weave, and with Unreal Engine through a plugin that we have developed to streamline and work effortless in the two platform. We have been very focused on what are the guidelines from the brand, but we put all our expertise in this project. And at the end of the day, the project was presented at Vivatech, was officially launched at Vivatech in Paris, into the LVMH booth, and the feedback from the visitors as well as from the company itself was great, was incredible, because they really perceive the possibilities of 3D and the digital assets from another angle, another perspective. So it's a virtual experience, it's an immersive experience, it's a way to live the show from the within, from inside. And the collection was put into a gaming environment and make it playable. Okay, so the press obviously start talking about it, and it's also asking about this partnership with our company, with Epic Games, with all these new tools, right? So the fact that the luxury brand, is putting into a gaming environment, it's super luxury looks, and this is quite interesting. The results. As I said before, it's also a way to acculturation internally of the brand and to show the possibility of communicating through a digital asset. Just a few words about who we are and what we do. So our company deeply rooted in the gaming industry, and our CEO understands the potential in the fashion industry. So to bring the technology of the gaming industry into the fashion industry, taking care of all the characteristics of the fashion industry. So that's why we are working on three main areas. So we are working in the 3D content creation process. So with the 3D tool for designers, for 3D designers, starting from scratch or starting from 2D CAD pattern file, simulate on the avatar, scanned avatar, imported avatar, or the avatar that we have internally, Alvin and avatar as well, of course. But we are also working in bringing these 3D digital assets created into the tool to the market. So in collaboration with some brands, we have developed solutions like virtual try-on, like virtual retail, virtual showroom, and virtual shop. And the third area of work is the metaverse and the gaming. Obviously, this is one of our big strengths. So we are working in cooperation with Zepeto and with LG U Plus to create metaverse spaces as well as avatars and garments for the avatar. And what we do and what we are doing is obviously a result also of our strategic partners and major shareholders. So LG Electronics, Shimaseki, Never, and HTC, just to name a few, but also the value of and the importance of our technology partners, Unreal Engine, Visu, Maya, Autodesk, Alvanor, and many others. So this cooperation, okay, is creating the journey, the actual journey of Z Emotion. And also we have customers that are trusting us, Louis Vuitton, just to name one, and the project that I've shown so far. So basically, I finish. I ended here. I leave you with sort of provocative questions, because as you have seen, as you have understood from this project, this is a new way of approaching 3D. This is a way of using and adopting 3D for doing something else, to creating something else, create some experience that is this is halfway between fashion and gaming, fashion and entertainment. So the question that I'm asking brands, I'm asking retailers, I'm also asking myself. So are we ready to embark on this new digital journey? It's a challenge. It's also as I said, provocative questions, but it also show that this case specifically show that this is possible. This is possible, and with good results, with high level of quality and realism.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you very much, Martina. And I think it's interesting to see that as, you know, as a new endpoint for digital product creation, right? Because you, for a long time, fashion has really only had physical outputs, right? It's been a centuries, millennia old industry that only ends with a physical good. Now you have that crossover between traditional fashion and digital. And I think it's, for me, it's one of those kind of absolute no-brainer kind of collaborations between the fashion industry and the gaming industry, because there are so many net benefits to doing that, because they both influence culture in the same way, they both prioritize self-expression and everything in the same way. So for me, that's firmly in line with the way that I feel.
Thank you.
All right, perfect. Martina, thank you for your time.